Herzlichen Willkommen, liebe Snusfreunde. Ich bin Uwe. Wait a minute, I think I confused myself with another guy there, guy with a bit more hair. You've probably seen Uwe Von Snus. He's got a channel on YouTube called snuesfreak.com. He's making great reviews in German. And now he has very kindly sent me 3 snuses that he's made himself. So it's a special for a homemade snus review. 3, not a proper review. I will go through them and talk a little bit about them, see what I think. I've never really tried homemade snus before, so thank you very much, Uwe, for sending these. And you English-speaking people out there, I'll be right back with you. I'm going to try some German right now for Uwe's German viewers of his channel. So, herzlichen Willkommen noch einmal. Ich bin Andreas. Ich komme aus Schweden, aber ich habe ein Jahr in Deutschland gewohnt, Frankfurt am Main. So deshalb verstehe ich Deutsch und ich kann Uwes Snus-Rezensionen verstehen. Ich habe alle Videos von Uwe gesehen und die sind sehr toll, finde ich. Ich mache auch Rezensionen auf Englisch, aber wenn ihr das wollt, werde ich versuchen, Ihre Fragen in den Kommentaren auf Deutsch zu beantworten. Okay, tricky to speak German there. I lived in Germany for a year, but it's a while ago. So here we go, back to English. So Uwe very kindly sent me 3 snoozes here, and check that out, the cool design. That's his channel logo right there. So his channel is snuesfreak.com, and he's made Freak Snus. I'm really excited to try these. So what he's done here, I asked him what these are basically. So he's made 3 ones, and let's start with number 2 actually, because he gave me some information about this. The number 2 one is made with 50% Burley tobacco, 25% Virginia tobacco, and then 25% Kentucky tobacco. So this one, Uwe said, don't try this one. It's the worst one. So let's try this one, shall we? See how we like this one. Okay. I mean, the cool thing is here, like, it's not a proper review because it's not commercially available, this one. It's just a friend sending a snus to another friend. So, you know, I'll just talk about it as such. And it's his first snus ever. I've been into beer for a long time, and I've been thinking about making beer, but I never really got around to it. And I think, in a way, you kind of want the beer or snus, the first attempt, to be bad in a way, don't you? In a way, just because it shouldn't be too easy to make a great snus. What if this is better than the competition out there? That would just be strange. So, but he's made 3, so it'll be interesting to see how the quality has changed within those batches. And I think he made them really quickly, like on a few weeks apart. He's also made a video on his channel about how he made these. So I watched those. So, okay. Oh, looking nice. Look at that. It's a loose snus. Of course, it's easier probably to make, and well, if I made a homemade snus, I would make it loose as well. Smell. Wow, it's so cool. All the snuses smell different. This doesn't smell like anything I've had, but it does not smell bad. It's like, I don't even know. It's natural, spicy, quite rounded. It doesn't have like ammonia or anything like that. Almost a bit chocolatey. Dates in the background, maybe like some dried fruits. Uwe, number 2 smells good. You know, come on, man. That's good stuff. I haven't tried it yet, but that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna open the next one. Just let's go for it. So the next one is original. So this should be a little bit better. And what he's done there, number 2 had 50% burley. Here he's put the burley down to 45%. The number 2 had 25% Virginia. He's put that down to 10% in this one. and the Kentucky used to be 25%. He's whacked that up to 45. So he's bringing the Virginia down quite a lot, a little bit of burley down, and whacking the Kentucky up. So here we go. Okay, it's easy to open this. I don't know, where did you get the cans from? If I ever make snus, I need to obviously get some cans. Right. Ah, okay. This looks different. It's got more of a coarse grind to it, I would say. The other one was more fine. Okay, so this is the original. Freak Snus original. Yeah. Okay, should we compare the two? Okay, don't mix them up here. Actually, the number 2 had also a licorice as well, a little bit. This is even more dark. Is there booze in there as well? Quite chocolatey. Smells nice. You smell nice, Uwe. Should I be using this all day in town? Maybe when I, walk around, do some Christmas shopping. Why not? Just drip everywhere. People wonder what am I doing. I live in England, so people here would not understand. All right, and then Uwe also sent me batch 2 of the original, and so this is I think the last one he did. So he thinks here that how can he improve on the first ones? I guess he's trying to make a better one, I would assume. So the batch 2, he's completely ditched the Virginia. Doesn't want to have that in anymore. So he's got 50% burley and 50% Kentucky. So it's a balance of those two. He's got most Kentucky of all of these, and more burley than in any other one. Just ditch the Virginia, basically. So here we go. Well, drop that with the lid on. That's good. Right, easy to get into this one. Didn't have a seal. Okay, so we're back to the finer grind again. Actually, it's interesting. So the original is a bit coarse. The batch 2 of the original is a bit finer, and it's it's closer to the original than the number 2. Oh, bring that up from there. Okay. So this is maybe following more like a taste or smell pattern for the original series. Batch 2. Batch 1. Actually, I think that batch 2 is slightly more subtle, but it's got a similar character to it. So what I'm going to do, and normally in my videos, if you haven't seen my videos before, I just I open the cans, talk a little bit about them, smell them, put one in, and then I'll return 2 days later when I finish the whole can and give a proper verdict for the commercial products. Here I got 3 cans. So I'm not going to finish all 3 cans, but I will try them all, and I will get back to you a bit later. So right now, let's put batch 2 in. Okay. Okay, it's not very moist. It's a little bit on the dry side, but it still bakes easily. It's not a problem. Quite small. I'll put a bit bigger later in. Okay, I'll be right back to you and tell you what I think about Uwe's very kindly sent snus to me. Hi there, I'm back, and Uwe, you did it. You passed the ultimate test. I had the batch 2 in, fell asleep. 3 hours later I woke up and I was not disgusted. You know, this is a loose snooze when that happens, and it has happened in my previous reviews of commercial products. So these are not as bad as some of those. Okay, it's not Mellgrens maybe, but if it was, it would be ridiculous. But you definitely passed the test with flying colors there, I think, because you know, it's pleasant. It's nice stuff. So quickly, what I think about them. I think number 2 might be the worst of the 3, possibly. See what I've written about it. I think it's slightly sweet. It has like almost like a tobacco, like a cigarette tobacco feel to it. A little bit like I tried the Knecht, and that had like a filter feel to it. It has a little bit of that. I wonder if it's the Virginia, maybe. Also, it's a little bit salty and still soft and moist. That one, number 2, and yeah, I would also say a little bit herbal. So that was for number 2 I was talking about there. Then we move over to the original batch, where you still got 10% Virginia in it, and it has a completely different taste profile to number 2, but it still has a little bit of that, what I feel is sort of a cigarette tobacco taste, but it's less salty. Also got a bit of sort of more, it's a deeper flavor, like dried fruits in that one, I would say. Better tobacco taste, and it's a nicer one than number 2. So I like the original one. Then we go for original batch 2, where you completely ditched the Virginia. And it's interesting because what I call the cigarette tobacco taste sort of goes away a little bit in that. It's still close to the original in taste. The only thing that I think is better with the original batch 1 than 2 is the consistency. So it's easier to bake that one than batch 2, which falls apart a little bit more. But I think still batch 2 is my favorite of them. So yeah, really interesting to try. Really been enjoying trying them, and I will use these cans up. You know, they're nice. So pass the test. It'll be interesting to see if you make stuff in the future, see how they compare, and so on. I would like to try some more homemade snus. So yeah, so specifically for you German viewers out there, I would love to see you subscribing to the channel, following what I'm doing here. Every Wednesday and Saturday, jeden Mittwoch und Samstag habe ich diese Rezensionen für euch. So yeah, every Saturday, Wednesday, also some specials like this one. Not so often maybe, but mainly reviews of commercial products. So hopefully you want to follow me, and frohe Weihnachten, Merry Christmas, God Jul, Happy Holidays.